What's going on, guys? This is Chandler Smith, and in this video I'm going to share with you how much money the bank makes off of me. I'm going to break down how much interest I pay monthly and yearly, and I'm going to share with you why I love making banks rich. So with all of that being said, let's jump into it. All right, guys, if you're new to the channel, my name's Chandler Smith, and I've been investing in real estate for the last 7 years. I currently own 99 units of rental real estate, and I pay a ton in interest every single month to the bank. Now, in this video, I'm pretty hyped on banks right now because I just got a 15-plex almost to the finish line. We're just about to close on it, and I just worked an incredible deal on interest rates that I am just ecstatic about. However, I'm not going to share that with you in this video. I am going to be sharing this with you in my next video. So make sure that you push the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell, because in my next video, I'm going to share with you some of the strategies I used to end up with just crazy terms on a commercial loan. But for today, I want to go a different direction, and the reason I decided to do this video is I saw a meme the other day, and this meme is from my buddy Invest for More. He's an awesome guy on Instagram, and if you don't follow him, you should, because he's got some great content. But he posted this. It says, "I don't care if the banks get rich, I care if I get rich." And this is what I want to talk about today, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to share with you how much interest I pay to the banks every single month and yearly. And the reason I'm going to share this with you is I pay a ton in interest, but I do not care how much I pay in interest as long as it's helping me to get more wealthy. Now, for some reason, this concept is very hard for people to understand. And so they'll come to me and they'll say, "Chandler, we know you own all of this real estate. We also know that you buy it with debt. Why would you do that? Like, I kind of get it, but I mean, how much are you paying in interest every single month?" And when I respond with, I'm probably paying $15,000 plus just in interest every single month, they lose their mind. They're like, "Why on earth would you do that? Why wouldn't you just purchase these properties in cash? What are you thinking? You're throwing away $15,000 every single month." And so first off, in this video, I want to explain to you why that makes sense. And the biggest reason that it makes sense is when you use leverage, you're able to purchase more real estate. That's going to give you appreciation, that's going to give you principal pay down, and it's going to give you bigger cash flow. Now, everyone says, no, Chandler, when your property is paid off in cash, you're getting more of that in rents. So your cash flow is going to be bigger. Now, when people say this is true. You're right. If you pay off your property, your cash flow on that property is bigger, but your return on the money you have invested is smaller. Now, I'm going to say that again. When you pay off your property, your cash flow on that property is bigger, but your percentage return on the money that you have invested is smaller. And the reason it works this way is if you purchase one property in cash, you use $100,000, you might be getting a 6 to 7% return on your money. Now, 6 to 7% of $100,000, that's pretty big. That's $6,000 to $7,000. However, the way that it works out is if you would have gotten debt with how low interest rates are right now, your actual cash flow is going to be smaller on that property. It might only be $5,000 a year. It might only be $4,000 a year, but you only used $25,000 to purchase that property. So after paying your debt, after paying your expenses, after paying everything, you're left with only, let's say, $4,000 on this property instead of $6,000 or $7,000 had you paid it off in cash, but you still have $75,000. That means you can go get another $4,000 in cash flow, and another $4,000 in cash flow, and another $4,000 in cash flow, which would put you at $12,000 in cash flow. So now you've got a 12% return on your $100,000 rather than a 6 to 7% return. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are saying, "Well, Chandler, how does that math work?" Just trust me, it does, because debt right now, interest is so low. So yes, you're paying money in interest, but it doesn't matter because you're getting a higher return on your investment. And that's just in the cash flow. Not to mention you now own 4 properties that are all going up in value, 3 to 5 to 10% every year depending on the market. You've got that interest that you get to write off. You've got depreciation on all these properties you get to write off. And so you're getting bigger tax benefits, you're getting bigger appreciation, you're getting bigger cash flow. So by using debt, you make way more money. So I'm begging you, learn to use leverage. Now, with all of that being said, I want to break down for you how much money I spend every month in monthly payments and how much money I spend purely in interest and where that's all coming from. Now, if you're saying, well, Chandler, we want to see all of the numbers. We want to see all of your expenses, everything that you've made. I'm not going to break all of that down in this video. I'm going to focus just on the interest. And that's because I've already made a video that breaks down all of my expenses. And so you can click here to see that video. I've also made a video that breaks down all of my income from my rental properties. If you want to watch that one, you can click this link. But right now, I'm going to break down where all of the interest comes from and how much of that from my monthly payment is going to principal and how much is going to interest. So just so you understand what we're dealing with here, I am just about to purchase a 15-plex. Within the week, I am going to be sharing a video where I am going to show everything. I'm going to open up and literally give you a case study of this 15-plex I'm purchasing. I'm going to show you where the rents are at, where they're going, everything that I've had to do with negotiating with the seller, everything I've had to do to negotiate financing. I'm going to break down everything on the 15-plex, but it's not going to be in this video. So make sure you push the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel and hit the little bell so you can catch that future video. However, right now, I own 99 units of rental real estate. I also own a Tesla, which is my only car currently that I'm paying any payments on. And I like to always keep one car because it helps keep my credit up, especially the car that I've had for a while, making regular payments. If you don't understand that, make sure you watch this video where I show you how to increase your credit score so that you can purchase a lot of property. So I've got the Tesla I'm making monthly payments on. I've got my house that I'm living in that I make monthly payments on, and I have 99 units of rental real estate that I'm making payments on every single month. There is not a single property that I own in cash. All of them are in debt, and I'm going to break them all down right now for you really quickly. So the first one is the Tesla. Now on the Tesla, I am paying $1,251 every single month. Of that, there's $154.36 in interest. The next one is my personal residence. Now this is a 6-bedroom home. It's got a 3-car garage that I currently have 4 cars squished into. And it's gonna be a short-term place for us right now. We're at the end of our years here in this home because within the year we're hoping to move into our dream home that we're currently building. And if you want to see that video, you can click this link here. However, right now I pay $2,085 a month on my mortgage, and of that, $1,133.12 is going towards interest. Now, the next one is a duplex. That's $628 for the payment. It's $260 for interest. Here's the reality. This is boring going through all of those, so I'm just gonna tell you that I've got my primary residence, a duplex, a duplex, a duplex, a fourplex, a fourplex, a fourplex, a fourplex, a duplex, a 32-plex, an 8-plex, a 4-plex, and a 24-plex. Now, I'm not gonna just read off all of the amounts because I'm even getting bored watching this video. But the total on all of my mortgage payments ends up being $31,079.64. Hey guys, as I'm going back through this video just before posting and I realized I made a mistake, I forgot to include my wife's duplex. So there should be another $1,099 of monthly payments going out. I think $500 or $600 of that is interest. I also said 24-plex. I always forget that I took that 24-plex and added 3 more units in the commercial building that came with it. So those 3 units are missing. However, the debt for that has been included. And I have the law firm building that I own that I don't have any interest on. So I didn't include that, but that's where those other units are so that the math all makes sense. So moving forward, you're not gonna have those interest payments coming from my wife's duplex. You can just kind of in your mind imagine that those should be in there. Now, for those of you that have watched my previous video, you'll notice that that's actually lower than what I said in the other video, and that is because I just refinanced 6 properties and got killer rates and lowered my monthly payment. So I'm pretty pumped about that because that just means more cash flow every single month. However, my total interest out of that $31,079 is actually $15,094.50. So as of right now, every single month, I am paying my bank $15,094 just in interest. Just to give you an idea of how much that really is, $15,000 every single month, that means that that is a total of $181,134 every single year just in interest. Again, that's $181,000 in interest that I am paying every single year. Now, I'm sure a lot of you are just like, why is Chandler such a stupid idiot? Why on earth would he pay $181,000 worth of interest every single year? That is absolutely insane. Well, here's the deal. I also am paying a total monthly payment of $31,079.64. So if we take that number and multiply it by 12, that means in total mortgage payments, we are paying $372,955 every single year in mortgage payments. Now, I know this sounds insane, but remember, if you take that $372,955 and you subtract $181,134, that means that that is $191,821 that is going towards principal paydown. That means I'm paying down my properties by almost $200,000 every single year. Now, if you watch the other video, I'm pushing, I think it was like $230,000 or $250,000 in cash flow. I'm getting close to $200,000 in principal paydown. I'm getting way more than that in appreciation. And so the reason I'm okay paying $181,000 in interest every single year is because it's helping me make hundreds of thousands of dollars in a return on my money, in cash flow, in principal paydown, and in appreciation. So the next time that you're frustrated that the bank is charging you interest, and I'll let you know, the one place I'm frustrated the bank is charging me interest is on my Tesla, because and on my house. But my house is going up in value, so I can live with that. But my Tesla, that's money I just lose. That's money I'm throwing away. That's not getting me a return. That's dumb debt. But for me, the reason I hold on to that is I'm purchasing so much property that I don't want to mess with anything that will mess with my credit score. But that, even for me, that's dumb debt. I hate that debt because that debt isn't making me money. However, all the rest of this debt is more than worth it because it's paying me a huge return. Me and the bank, we are best buds. Now, obviously, I'm gonna bring in competition. I'm gonna work them over. They're gonna work me over back. We're gonna come to an interest rate or terms that usually I am pumped on, and a lot of times they would probably like more, but at the end of the day, it is a relationship that works. And I'm so grateful for the bank that I work with because it's a great relationship. They made $181,000 off of me this year, and they helped me to make hundreds of thousands of dollars as well. And so you've got to recognize that a bank and debt used properly can be a huge blessing. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the little bell, and make sure you catch my next couple videos because guys, there are some big things coming. We're gonna be closing on the 15-plex, but I also just got a very large property under contract, and I may or may not have completely decided on the supercar I'm going to purchase. And so the next couple weeks are going to be awesome. So make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the channel, hit the little bell, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the future videos. And remember, I'm talking about the decisions I'm making, but I'm really hoping watching this channel will help you to make the right moves to build a huge passive income for yourself. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.